Hello, it's Kristen from the Together Act. Happy New Year. We have just turned the calendar to 2016. Like many people, I love the week between Christmas and New Year's because it gives me a chance to reflect on the year that has just finished and look ahead to the year that's about to begin and decide what I want to change and what things I'd like to explore and do differently. That freshness, that sense of opportunity, I just love. I get super pumped about it. So one of the things that has been bugging me is that, ridiculously, since I am a personal stylist, like many of my clients, I find that I have a closet full of clothing, and sometimes I stand here and think I have nothing to wear. So I decided that instead of purchasing anything new, I am going to set out, starting tomorrow, to wear every single thing in my closet and truly determine what is wrong with the pieces I never grab, why they're in my closet at all. Is it a sentimental thing? Is it that I spent a lot of money on them? Is it that I want them to work because they represent some part of me that I haven't quite explored or fulfilled? What's the reason? There are so many pieces that hang here that I don't grab on a regular basis and put on when I'm headed out the door to work or, just to hang out for the day. So starting tomorrow, I am going to make it my mission to wear every single piece of clothing in my closet. With the exception of shoes and accessories, I am going to do my best to not duplicate anything. So I'm going to really work my way through my closet wearing everything that I own. I will jump around a little bit because if I started at one end and just worked my way through, as you can see, I'd have several days of very dark blazers followed by several days of very light colored tops. So I will mix it up a little bit so that I can keep track of what I'm wearing and whether I've worn it. I will use this snazzy pink ribbon. I use this method with my clients also. I'm going to tie the ribbon on one end of the closet bar. And then every time I've worn something, I'm going to move it to the other side of the ribbon. And then I will just keep sliding the ribbon down as I move all of the pieces to this side of the ribbon once they've been worn. And as I wear them, I'm going to be very mindful of what works and what doesn't. Some of the pieces I have an inkling as to why I don't put them on. For instance, this fabulous red leather blazer that I bought at a vintage shop in Italy. I love it dearly, but it's not comfortable. I know that when I wear it, if I try to wear it to work, by the time the day's over, I sort of have this crease in my elbow because the leather is snug enough that it's not comfortable. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to see if I feel like it's going to stretch if I wear it more often. I'm going to see if maybe it's just time to go. I might also put a pretty hook in my bedroom and just hang it so that I can look at it and enjoy it, but I don't actually have to wear it. Not sure. This is just one piece that I kind of have an idea of why it's hanging here and doesn't get a whole lot of use. I'm going to do the same thing with my folded pieces. So I have my folded clothing, KonMari style, in bins. I'm going to use an empty bin, and every time I wear something out of this bin, I will move it to the empty bin so that I know what I've worn with regards to the folded things and the hanging things. So that's my mission. I'm a little nervous because I know that there are some pieces in here that I just don't want to put on, but I'm going to force myself to do it. The only two exceptions are things that really are not in the right season that should have been moved out of my closet already. For instance, I keep seeing this piece hanging. I love it. It's super great. It's just too cold for it right now. So this really needs to be put in my out of season clothing area. So pieces like that I won't be trying to wear. I'm just going to move those as I come to them. But the other things I'm going to try to work my way through. The only other category that I'm going to avoid is really super formal wear, formal dresses and that sort of thing. I'm not going to try to incorporate. However, I do have a few pieces that are considered sparkly and a little more special that I'm going to try to incorporate into my wardrobe as I work through all the pieces in my closet. I work at Anthropologie, so I have no excuse to not mix denim with sparkle. So I'm going to see if I can pull those pieces out and really utilize those over the next however long this takes. I'm not really sure. I don't know if it'll be a month. I don't know if it'll take longer than that, but I'm not going to change my clothes more than once a day, but I am going to see if I can make it through everything and kind of assess as I go and get rid of things that I'm really not loving. And then each week I will do a recap of what I wore and how I felt about it and what's staying and what's going. And then hopefully at the end of this have a pretty concise idea of what I really am wearing and what pieces need to be added to make it a real wardrobe, so that I don't any longer have the issue of a closet full of clothing and ever feeling like I have nothing to wear. I hope you will join me on this journey. I'm excited to get started. A little nervous, but I'm excited to get started. I look forward to your comments and suggestions and questions as I move through my closet. Thank you for watching.